Welcome back to Politics Nation. Now to the shocking sexual assault scandal gripping the nation. The case involving former Penn State coach Jerry Sandusky has turned that campus upside down. In the last 24 hours, the school has fired his head coach of 46 years, Joe Paterno, and the university president. Sandusky is charged with sexually assaulting 8 boys over a 15-year period. The first reported incident came in 1998 after an 11-year-old told his mother that he was forced to shower with the coach. Sandusky was never charged. What's worse, it didn't stop there. In 2002, a graduate student witnessed him sexually assault a 10-year-old. He did not stop the alleged rape or report it to police. He instead told Coach Paterno, who advised him to bring the matter up with school officials. Yet, no justice was served. Police were not called in, and no one attempted to learn the identity of the child. This is not a sports story. This is a moral failure. These families deserve justice, and it took a shame. It took a shameful act in 2009 to bring it forward. Joining me now is Amy Warden, a reporter from the Philadelphia Inquirer who's been covering this from the beginning. She has a front page story in the scandal today. And Wendy Murphy, a former federal prosecutor and child advocate. She's written an editorial today entitled, "The Penn State Scandal is About Institutional Cover-Up, Not Football." Wendy, how come it took so long for the accused predator to be brought to justice? And let me say this. Let me show this on the screen before you answer. We were told in the actual indictment, it reads in the report from the grand jury that Sandusky said to the mother of victim 6, this is in 1998, quote, this is what police have recorded, "I was wrong. I wish I could get forgiveness. I know I won't get it from you. I wish I were dead." This, he's discussing having a naked shower with her son, 11 years old, and they didn't prosecute him.
Unbelievable how many people failed these boys, starting with the prosecutor in 1998. Let me be clear. It is a crime. It is considered child sexual exploitation under Pennsylvania law to shower naked with a child. The prosecutor bagged the case. Why? Because they are politicians who understand the influence of Penn State. The scandal was too big, and it went away. 2 years later, the year 2000, a child is orally raped by Sandusky in the shower on Penn State's campus. By this time, Penn State had gotten rid of Sandusky. Technically, he was, wink, wink, retired after the 98 incident, but they let him back on. And in 2000, he had another little boy in there orally raping him. Then again in 2002, and make no mistake about it, people at Penn State, Perp State University, knew what he was doing. He had a pattern, and they covered it up because they care more about their damn reputation and scandal and money and damn football than they care about little boys being anally and orally raped over and over again. Penn State should shut its damn doors, if you ask me. They should hang their heads in shame. They think firing a president and firing a coach is enough. McCreary, the guy who watched the little boy being anally raped and walked away while it was happening, is still a coach.
That's what I want to make clear here, Amy. McCleary walks in. This is in 2002, after all of this that has been laid out by Wendy and I. 98, we've had the assault. He leaves, he so-called retires, as Wendy says, 99, and forms a nonprofit for disadvantaged kids. And no one says anything. Now he has kids under him, and he starts again continuing this stuff. Now in 2002, we have him discovered by this man, nude, with a 10-year-old boy nude, sodomizing him. The guy sees it and walks out and goes to the head coach the next day. Doesn't stop it, doesn't report it, doesn't interrupt. I mean, is this crazy or what?
Well, Al, I can't explain McCreary's inactions on the night of that incident in 2002. I suppose we'll have to let him explain it. Although what we do know is that he did tell, he told his father, he called his father, and they together went to Joe Paterno's house very shortly thereafter and told the coach, and the coach told the athletic director, and ultimately they came back to McCreary and said, "We have taken away his keys," which of course we learned was not the case.
Let me make sure I understand this right. McCreary walks in, he sees in the shower a naked, nude 10-year-old with his hands up being sodomized by a grown man, and he doesn't call the police, doesn't deal with trying to stop it. He goes home, calls his father and him tells the head coach Paterno the next day, and after Paterno and them look into it with the campus police, they take the guy's keys?
They took his keys away, his access supposedly to the locker room, and they also reported it to Second Mile, his charity. Again, why McCreary did not act, it's only speculation. We know essentially Sandusky was his boss at the time. He was a graduate assistant. He clearly wanted to have a future with the football program here. He's here now on the football coaching staff.
Wendy,
so clearly he saw his future.
Wendy, you've been a prosecutor. Is this criminal? Is Paterno and others guilty of crimes here?
You know, I don't have words that won't get you in trouble with the FCC. They're a bunch of bastards from one end to the other. The people at Penn State who covered this stuff up. Who walks away from a child being raped? I don't care if it's against the law or not to report or not report. Who walks away from a child being raped and calls himself a human being? Animals aren't that mean to each other. This is what I don't understand. Those nitwits who are protesting Paterno's ouster, why aren't they at Sandusky's house? Why aren't they protesting Sandusky and shaming him and complaining about what has happened to these children? What is wrong with the entire community of Penn State that they think the worst thing that has happened is Paterno can't coach? Are you kidding me?
Amy Warden and Wendy Murphy, thank you. And I think this is outrageous. I think they are protesting at the wrong house. We'll be right back.